Hello everybody, welcome back to Lil Euphie's Creative Corner. My name is Lil Euphie and this is my creative corner of the internet. Welcome back everybody. Happy Sunday. Today I'm going back into this warm-up piece because I wanted to do more on it because I liked it. And last night I didn't go back into it like I said I was going to. I was like, oh, maybe, I'll take a break from doing the line work and, jump back into this. Lo and behold, I didn't at all. So for the first half hour I'm gonna be working on this, adding some colors to it, adding whatever the heck else I want to it, and then later on at around 9 o'clock I'll jump back into this. We're gonna be working on the colors, cleaning them up, cleaning up the line work, and recoloring it as well. I need to do the line work on the star here, so and I did add the line work on the ring. I noticed it afterwards. I was like, oh no, whoopsies. So yeah, I hope you guys will join me tonight as I work on this piece. Again, if you have a creative project to work on alongside me, or you enjoy the music like Top Secret does, be sure to like and subscribe. Stay a while and watch me make some artwork. It is freezing today. I don't know if it's just my internal body temperature is not, producing heat, but I asked Wolf to make me some tea. I have my blanket on to keep, me warm, and then I'm trying not to get overheated, so I just have my little overshirt kimono type of thing on it. So yeah, we'll hope for the best tonight. See what happens. So anyway, I hope that your guys' weekend has been good, even though it is coming to a close. Let's see. I don't know what kind of hair color I'm gonna give this little Pegasi here. Let's try dark purple, dark blue, like an indigo. Oh, okay, yes, the randomizer on this is enabled. That's why I was getting so many different various shades of blue and purple, which I actually don't mind. Earlier today, me and Wolf went to a gun and knife show. There's also coins there too, like little, really old antique coins. But it was really cool seeing all the different pieces there. But it really reminded me that we need to check out the museum at this place, because I like learning about the environment that I'm at, what happened here and the history behind it. But there was something weird that happened. There was this lady, that her booth was I think it was Native American jewelry, but I don't think she was Native American. She was a very Caucasian lady. But she called me over because she wanted to look at my face and look at my piercings and stuff, and it was really weird. I was like, okay. So I let her look at my face. I was like, I don't know, maybe she's gonna use it as a reference point for something. I don't know. I didn't get anything from the booth. I just kind of went, thank you, but went about my way. I was like, I don't know. It was very bizarre. I've never had that happen to me. I'm gonna end up like seeing her again, and then all of a sudden my organs are gone. I black out, end up in the middle of a desert. Speaking of people being left out in the middle of the desert, I cannot believe that ending for Fish Tank season 3. They left Bert out in the middle of nowhere with nothing except for the RV and an empty check. $0, 0 cents won. How long does it take for those holes to fill in? Probably years. Holes like what, for my ears or for these? Because if I leave these out for longer than like almost like a month, they're probably gonna close. These ones, they'll start to shrink, but they won't ever fully close because I'm past that point of no return that people talk about when they go past like double zeros for the gauge sizes. Also, welcome on in, Bunny. Hope that your Sunday has been treating you well. If you have any connections to Vikings, I don't think so. I might on my dad's side, because there's some German in there. There's German and Native American, so. But yeah, I'd have to do like a whole oh gosh, what's that, like ancestry.com thing? Take like a little like spit swab and send it in, and they tell you where your lineage is from. But that would be cool if I did. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna add some different colors to her wings here. Hers or his, I don't know what character this is. This is just a random Pegasi. Throwing in a little bit of color here for some eyelashes. I'll actually put that on top. gonna put some color inside of these flowers here. I think it's about time I move over to those. Let's take some of this green here. A little bit of a yellower, lighter yellow green. I'm gonna take that same eyelash brush that has some variation to the hue. I think I'll leave them on separate layers. It's probably the safer bet. I'm looking over, like I have a second canvas of this open. Let's see. Thinking maybe some yellow flowers. Let's see how those play. Thank you, Charles. I try my best. My eyes know kind of what looks nice, and I like making nice things. I'm gonna put these into a different folder. We'll do flower 1. And we'll do flower 2. Have that same green. Let's throw some more of those yellows in there. I'm trying to start from the back of the flower and then work my way forward. Very much like how real life painting works. You know, and this is again like a subconscious color thing that my brain did here, because in the show My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, there's a character named Rarity, and that these are her colors essentially, but she's not a Pegasi, she's a unicorn, and she's my favorite of the main characters. I watched it more when I was in high school, because it was very much more popular in high school. Or when it was more like in the 2015, 14, 2012, that era. So, but I just put 2 and 2 together with the colors again. I was like, oh yeah, let's just you know, let's just do those colors. It's like the same thing with my my Vivian character. It's just purple hair and yellow eyes. That my brain will just subconsciously start doing it. So I suppose if Rarity was a Pegasi, she would look like that, but with more eyelashes in there. do the bottom part here of the grass. No, he did not. Or I guess she in that case, because it's Lauren Faust. Lauren Faust did not approve of those wings. I really wish that the models that they have for the My Little Pony figures, the anime ones, the Bishonen ones, or Bishojo, I wish that those models were better, because I've seen the pictures of them and I'm like, I wish that they were of a higher quality. But I know it's also based on like the artwork that the model is modeled from. I wish that there was more variety. I wish they had more variety available. Actually gonna put this underneath this grass layer. Clean up this here. Again, for me to achieve this, I just make my brush color transparent, so I'm able to use the texture and also erase at the same time. Makes things so much smoother. I feel like a salesman when I'm talking like that. I'm like, please, everyone, if you're gonna erase things, use the transparent brush. Transparent color, it makes things so much smoother. I'm trying to create that nice like transition between colors, or fading it out. Okay, I'm gonna put some little grass blades back into this. Gonna smoothen things out. Okay, I'm gonna take these colors down here for the water. I'm gonna see if I can make some ripples here using the shadow color. Throw another layer on with my airbrush. Actually, I wonder if not using the airbrushes is better. Or a smaller airbrush. I feel like putting some shadows in this grass here. I don't have a lot of time left, but at least for this piece. I'm going to be moving on to this one here in a little bit, but I think that this one just needs some shadows in it. I feel like adding some lighter tones inside there. Yeah, it's a little baby Pegasi. I don't know what its story is, but it's having a snooze by this lake. Or this water, I don't know. I know it's this, we have to whisper, it's a sleeping baby. In a few minutes we can be louder, but for now, it's sleeping. Also, welcome on in, Sun Honey. Good to see ya. Okay, I've thrown a little bit of a filter over this, so changes a little bit of the color. I'll leave it off though for now so I can keep on messing around with some colors. A little bit of time left for this piece. Okay, it is now 9 o'clock. I'm gonna move over to our bigger piece for the night. This little warm-up sketch here has turned into more than just a warm-up sketch. I'm still trying to put in like the final little spots there that I can find. Okay, and just for good measure, because just right here, I feel should be a little separated there. Okay, I went a minute over. I'm trying to be what's the word? Like diligent, I guess, with like how much time I'm putting towards certain pieces. Okay, I added some more colors and some more shades to this one. Good morning, Christus. Welcome on in. Moving over to this piece. If you didn't see it, this is the warm-up coloring sketch thingy. Baby Pegasus is trying to learn how to hover like a butterfly. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna add a little note in here because that would be adorable if like some butterflies were floating above her or him. I don't know if it's a her or a him, but regardless, I'm gonna add that as a note. Be like there. Here, here, here. Actually, I'm gonna move this one above a little bit more. Right here. That might be good for composition wise. And fell asleep in the warm sunlight. Oh, yes. He was trying to learn how to fly all day long. Now the sun is going down and he's getting sleepy. I like that. I like that for its story. All right, let's finally. I mean, the only rest of the line work I have to do for this is the star, and that's so easy. Copy paste, flip horizontal, flip vertical. We're good to go. I'm hoping to get to the rendering part of this today because I love putting in the shadows and the highlights, but to get to that point, it is a doozy. I'm also going to be coloring these lines because the colored line work just makes things look softer. Things that have like black line work are very, like, they catch your eye. They catch your eye very, very quickly, and it's very, it makes it more like cartoon emphasized. So with the colored lines, I feel like it's more, it blends with the background more, and it's just smoother to look at. So that's why sometimes I'll color my lines, and sometimes I don't. So. Almost lost my little tea bag. I was trying to finish the rest of it, and then the little other end of the tea bag, it went it went into the cup. I was like, no, what are you doing? So you did the ring? I did. I noticed that like right after I posted last night. I was like, whoops, that's not there. And also the stars, which it's always the things that I say like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, so I still need to do that, and then I end up completely missing it. But eventually I catch it before like the entire final thing is posted. Let's do these little stars. I really have been enjoying the colored pencil brush for the line work. Okay, let's copy and paste these and see. These are going to be good to use. Flip this one vertically. I always think that when something is like flipped vertically or horizontally, it looks really cool, the inverse of it. Okay, so there's that one. That was a success. I'm gonna make a little indentation there. Make some copies of them. Make this one a little bit smaller. And I'm going upwards. A little bit smaller each time. Oh, I need to open up a new window. I was like, where's my other canvas? I'm so used to looking over to the side. Can't stop watching Dragon Ball memes. Oh my gosh. What are some of the funniest ones? If you're able to retell them in chat. Okay, big star. For this one, there's like these little side pieces, so I'm gonna put those in there as well. Take that. Size it down a whole bunch. There. Copy paste that. I might actually do these little side pieces without lines, because part of my head's just like, I don't know about that one. It might look better with just the color. We'll find out. I'm thinking this is going to be a little too out. Horizontal. And then flip this vertically. Oop, I have to make a copy first. Duh. Coco Emoji is singing reggaeton. Oh my gosh. Is that okay? Hold on a second. Is that the same dance that I'm thinking that it was? No, it's not. Okay. It's not by Daddy Yankee. It's okay, it's just a band called Reggaeton. There was a dance in Just Dance 2 by a band called Reggaeton, and it made me think of that. I was like, what? Oh, I love shitposting. I'm following a couple of shitposting accounts on Twitter. Rough draft of a drone indeed. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the stars are like drones? They start moving around like crazy. They have alien drones that look and sound are the same size as planes. That's terrifying. That's terrifying. One of these days they're gonna release the big one on us. We're all gonna be freaked out and not know what to do. I've seen those videos of the drone shows in China. If you were to like take those and release them on like an island with people who have never been in human contact with like other like outside civilization, you could start an entire like cult out there. It's like showing, oh my gosh, I watched a video recently of this guy he tricked his dad into thinking that that GTA was like the newest golfing game, and totally fooled him up until the point where like he starts like beating on the other players and or the NPCs and like starts running them over with a golf cart. He's all like, no, wait a second, this is like, you know, Grand Theft Golf. But it reminds me of that, just tricking, like, you know, people who have no idea. They have no idea what they're looking at. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do the sides of the star too much. I will do inside. Okay, now the line work's done. I would be their leader. I would pay to see the aftermath of you being the leader of a cult spank. What would happen if it was, you know, ends up like the they all start drinking all the Kool-Aid. Trying to replace fireworks shows with drone shows. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. Which I would imagine it might be more like controllable, because I know there's some fireworks shows that like everything goes off at once and it just looks crazy. But I don't know how I feel about it. So I don't see that, but it's funny. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. There's another one like it where this grandson is showing his grandma footage from GTA, but like people are getting into accidents and he told her, yeah, this is from the news. People are like, the cars are like flying through the air at each other. Hilarious stuff. It reminded me of the old days of YouTube, where you'd find these videos of people who have modded GTA so that it's like Carmageddon, or they've like maximized the rudeness of all the NPCs. So you're just like walking by and some NPC is like telling you to go F yourself while a car is just flying by. It's amazing. I don't know what it is. I think it's the chaos. It's the chaos, the controlled chaos of GTA. But then like telling people that like this is, you know, totally not GTA. This is a different thing. It's amazing. This is from the news, Grandma, don't you know? And she's just like sat there like just appalled. I know, right, Bunny? Imagine that. It's not really, you say. Okay, let's get into doing some cleanup of this line work. Shouldn't take too long, but it is part of the process. I'm wondering if this is one of the designs that I should like include in the coloring book. That might be cool. Let's turn San Andreas into an all-out gang war zone. Oh my gosh. Turf war. Grandma got punked. Indeed she did, LT. Indeed she did. I think tonight I'm going to rewatch some old YouTube poops. I don't know if you guys ever watched those in the early days of YouTube, but it's an art form. To be able to make a proper YouTube poop is is an art form. The video editing of it, oh my gosh. There's times where like me and Wolf will be watching something and we just start making like the funniest commentary and adding in like, you know, imagine if, you know, this over here just randomly exploded, you know, how funny would that be? Or like a sound effect here, you know. And I think about it sometimes, like how much effort would it really be to like learn the video editing skills to make a proper YouTube poop? Oh, this is the wrong line to erase there. Excuse me. It's just the timing of the punchlines and the references. Recruit them for your gang, give them commands and stuff. Yeah. Yep. That's how you're gonna make a gang war there. They're in Vinewood Hills into a police car graveyard. Oh my gosh, Josiah. You have it all set up like y'all don't want to come here. You don't. No. Any cops looking at like, you know, taking on an assignment in that area, just like, nope. It's play Grinch Miss Mary Grandma. I used to think it was real. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. In a restaurant that has both barbecue and food. Bonnie, I don't want to like imagine that because like I can't. Okay. There's probably gonna be some like weirdo out there that's like, yeah, can you rub the barbecue sauce on there? Oh my gosh. You know, should make reaction videos. We've thought about it. Because it's the commentary made sometimes is just unhinged. There's a couple of lines right here. It's not letting me get. There we go. You get private wolf commentary and rants. Listen, sometimes it's like a duplicate of what you guys get. Sometimes not. But we watch like cooking shows, or like fail videos. I'll bring up stuff from the news and be like, this, I can't believe they said this. They're all insane. See, all of these right here need to go. See, now things are getting all cleaned up. It's easier to translate where things are gonna go. Let's move. Try to make sure I got everything before I move on. Let's move over here. See, there's a spot right here. Let's be filled in a little bit more. And here. That's good. This little piece of hair needs to be connected. Okay, moving over to the ribbon. Bring this piece over. See, I played Franklin. I used to get into a fire truck and I used his abilities. I would just T-bone cars sending them flying. They would hit buildings and explode. Oh my gosh. That is the essence of the type of humor that I miss. Oh my gosh. It's off one's feet. Exactly, LT. Exactly. That's what I was. That's what I was assuming that somebody out there was going to try to obtain at the barbecue foot massage place. Like the two just kind of, you know, go foot and shoe, if you will. So oh, I understand. I understand. When I was younger, I used to watch these gameplay videos of a game called Overgrowth, because the ragdoll mechanics and the physics of it, it's like a martial art game with rabbits and different animals of sorts. But you just kick each other's asses, and it like. Some of the videos were hilarious because like they would show a guy like, you know, as a rabbit jumping, and it's like a bipedal rabbit, jumping up from a very tall, you know, surface like a cliffside, and just kicking another rabbit's neck and killing it. It was like hilarious. I think my brain just doesn't know how else to respond but hilarious laughter. And I don't know. They're still up to this day and they're still hilarious to me. But I don't know, maybe it's for the same reason why the movie The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is so hilarious. Because it's just, you don't expect for, you know, the bad guy to die in this very, you know, ungentlemanly way. But it's hilarious. So, that sounds the NPCs made when they died of me laughing to tears. Yes, same. Oh my gosh. Their reactions, like, their dialogue is amazing. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Sun Honey. Be sure to like the video, like the stream, share with your artsy friends if you like the artwork, if they like artwork as well, and if they like nostalgia about the earlier days of YouTube. Furry wars, yeah, essentially some rabbit ninja war. I think you were supposed to be like an assassin bunny. Okay, this right here, I need to replace with the 50%. This needs to be at 50. This guy in a bunny suit goes around beating people up. It's called The Easter Bunny Wants to Kick Your Ass. I think I may have seen that video a while ago, because it sounds vaguely familiar. I'm just gonna use my straight lines there to make some see-through lines. I'm gonna go to erase this. It's not entirely erased, but it's obvious that it's going behind. And then this needs to be 50 as well. So all of that looks see-through. Whoops. I'm gonna take that part away. I don't feel like making a whole nother layer for a little piece of hair right there. I'm so glad that this is nice and lined. Do I need to put... I think I do. Okay, let's add this little see-through line right here. This needs another connection. It actually needs to be more narrow. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. If it's been out for years, it's definitely made its way through my algorithm. The bunny man, the bunny man bridge. What? What? When was it in? When was what in? The video that we're talking about? I think it was, gosh, 2010? 2011? Somewhere in the early 2010s. So. But if you're talking about the bunny man or the bunny man bridge, I don't know. That is a legend that I am not familiar with. Let's see, this here needs to be connected. This here, just making different little connections. Four and a half is the size of the brush. I'm trying to keep things somewhat the same. Room. Okay, I remember I did some cleanup over there last night. Right here. Speaking of feet, there's the feet part of the drawing for you guys that I guess enjoy that part of the body for some reason. Your brain's crossed like that. broom again. Okay, with the other parts of this broom. Any other spots? Some slight overlapping there. Okay, I think I'm good to go for coloring these lines. I just gotta make sure that the see-through lines that are at 50% opacity stay there. So I think all I gotta do, oh, there's so many. Just lock all of those and brighten up these colors. And let's get to coloring them. When rabbits go rogue. Oh my gosh. Right? I would call him Elmer Fudd. Oh my gosh. Like, we know what you did. We know what you did to us. No more hunting rabbits for you. Maybe it has something to do with a spirit of a man dressed in Easter Bunny costume and escaped mental institution or asylum. He died on a bridge haunting it. Ooh. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if there's anything you can do to like appease him. Bring some eggs. some colorfully painted eggs. Or like a rabbit's foot. Maybe a rabbit's foot. Team Elmer. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably be on his team too. He's got the firearm. Them bunnies don't have a firearm. Although if they did, that'd be terrifying. I wonder if someone's gonna make a horror movie like that when those characters become like public domain, like Winnie the Pooh. Me and my best friend tried to watch the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. It's just it didn't sit right. Like the beginning parts of it are good. The animated intro sequence of it was actually like kind of terrifying. I told my bestie, I said to her, like, if it's gonna continue on looking like this, I want to skip it. I want to skip this intro because it's actually giving me the heebie-jeebies. But then it turned into like the live action part of it, and then the story just got more derailed and didn't make any sense the longer that we kept watching it, because we were just like, why would you? This is obviously a gas station that doesn't work. The lights aren't working. It's covered in plants and debris, and there's a dude in there that's creepy, and this dumb chick goes in there asking if the pumps are working. She dies. Spoiler, because like anybody's gonna be like, no, they don't work. Why would you go into this like dilapidated building with a creepo in there and think that you're not gonna get killed? Like, so it didn't, I don't know. It's a hit or miss, and that one was a miss. So, but I can imagine like a good horror movie with you know, Elmer Fudd and a bunch of rabbits, and you know, they're trying to be, you know, like vengeful. They try and take revenge on their fallen bunny brothers and sisters, and he's gonna get it. Probably some of the stories kind of true about there being an actual bunny man. I imagine so. Yeah, like there are some crazy nutso people out there, and I believe that, yeah, if your spirit has not made peace with the fact that, you know, the body has passed away, and it has a hold on a particular, you know, location or an item, or, you know, I don't know, like a chant or something, like its name being called. I can imagine that kind of a personality would attach itself to a bridge there. So, Great Wall of Carrots. Yes. Oh my gosh. There's an killer Easter bunny movie called Bunny Man Massacre. Really? Oh, interesting. I did not know they made a whole movie about it. Show me look at the picture of Chinese person she. There's too many similarities. And he doesn't wear pants either. I just thought that was so weird. Like, neither does Donald Duck. But Mickey does. So that's... Neither does Squidward. All of these characters not wearing pants, but in the universe that they come from, pants exist. And they willfully choose not to wear them. Oh my gosh. A Tigger as a ninja, that would be a funny movie. It would be. To see him like bouncing from the rooftops, dressed up as a ninja. That would be cool. Try and be all sneaky. Without Christopher Robin in it, except there is an unhinged Winnie the Pooh. Well, so the whole intro sequence to the horror Winnie the Pooh movie is that, like, these animals, these woodland creatures, get used to Christopher Robin feeding them into, you know, he's now, like, you know, college age adult, and has moved away and stopped feeding them because he's not by the you know, 1,000 acre wood anymore. And they end up like almost starving to death, but in order to not starve to death, they ended up eating Eeyore. They ate Eeyore, and in doing so, their psyche got all twisted and messed up. And mind you, this is all animated, like in black and white, like little children's drawings, and their eyes are all like squirrely. It was terrifying. I can handle some, you know, like Meat Canyon animation. This was terrifying. Yeah. I'm glad that it was only the intro part of it. But so Christopher Robin, he moves back to the area, or not moves, I think he's visiting for Christmas or something with his fiance or his girlfriend, and he wants to show her, you know, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and Tigger and Eeyore, the whole gang. So they go and revisit. Well, the animals aren't like how he left them, and they're terrifying. So yeah. I didn't finish the movie, but it was... because it turned into like a generic horror movie, and they really could have done something far greater with it. I don't know. I think the story just kind of... It might have taken a downward turn into horror tropes. I don't know, but it was interesting, the beginning parts of it. The concept of, like, you know, like, yeah, if you get these animals used to being fed by you, and then you leave, they're gonna have to find another food source. They're not used to hunting, you know, for their own food. So they resorted to that. You come back and they're gonna eat you too. More than Hollywood writers, but they ain't saying much. Yeah, especially these days, Bunny. It's like There's so many things that happen on the screen, and I'll be like yelling at the TV going like, why are you doing that? Why? It's just for a plot device. Sorry, I'm getting into the coloring of the line work now, but that's actually part of the reason why I started writing my own comic, because like there's good stuff out there, but knowing that it's good and recognizing what makes it good is another thing than just, you know, consuming it. So trying to like keep track of, you know, if a particular character goes through something difficult and learns, you know, something that changes their perspective, then I'll take a note of it and add it into, you know, something that may or may not happen to my own character. So, and that goes to say for artwork as well. If you see another artist doing something that you like, learning how to do that in your own style, I think that's how it should be done. See, let me catch up with chat real fast before I start speeding off into my line work. Make Elmer Fudd into a Dr. Evil from Austin Powers type character. Yes. That would be perfect, actually. Moneyman Bridge is real. It's located in the state over from me. Oh, wow. You got some proximity there. Moneyman Bridge, Clifton Road, and the Jersey Devil. I've heard of the Jersey Devil before. Being all in one state, and that state is only an hour. Oh, I'm like, steer clear of that, you know. Origins, when Dom met Letty, and the other when Rome met Brian. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, not Eeyore. Right? Like, I think their reasoning for why it was Eeyore and not Piglet is because Eeyore, like, I guess, like, gave up. He was not, like, his will to survive was not as strong as the other characters. But, like, in the animation, it looked like they had cornered him at the very back of this cave. So, again, like, it's just some of the terrifying things, they stick in my head, and that was terrifying animation. So, right? Like, just basically baby back ribs. We're having some pork chops. Be based on Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly. Oh, yeah. Yep. True. So we have, like, lots of material out there. It's just, like, actually making it good. Some things are not easily adapted into different media. That's why I love, like, the live action remakes. Just like, you can't, you're not going to be able to do, like, a genuine like, adaptation to it, because it, you know, if you're going to do, like, a book that's like 13 hours long, I don't know how you're going to make it into a TV show, or, like, you know, a 2 hour, you know, hour and a half long movie without nixing some of the details, you know. So, because when you're reading a book and it's, you know, like 13 hours long, there's a lot of dialogue, a lot of detail and stuff that you're piecing together in your own head, forming that scene, to translate it onto the screen. It's quite a feat to do it, like, accurately and I don't know, without missing some stuff. Spiral effects to make an actual yellow bear and a red t-shirt, right? Yeah. And make the characters into cruel and grotesque monsters, something that could have been done. Yeah, I feel like it really relied on a lot of, like, CGI, and like I could tell that it was probably, like, a real prosthetic mask, and that, you know, just elevates the creepiness of it. But the death scenes were, like, I could tell where the CGI came in and came out, which always takes away from some of the immersion. It did a little bit, but in my in my brain, I put it together. Pass the coleslaw. Right? And the Hawaiian rolls. I miss the Hawaiian rolls from Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll pick some up next time I'm at the grocery store. I got some croissants, some all butter little mini croissants, just to snack on, and maybe cut up and put like a cheese or a little meat stick or some jelly in there. There's only one left. There was like a pack. It was like a pack of 12 or 16 or so. Wolf's been eating them. I've had like maybe 2. Well, no, 3. He's been eating all of them, so I have to buy some more. And probably some of those Hawaiian rolls too. Like the idea, instead of just people wearing masks, right? Yeah, like an actual like a tangible prop. Thank you, Sticky Art Shorts. It's been a work in progress. This is it without the background on it, and then with the background, she's got some more stars behind her, and some mountains and some trees, like she's floating up in the air. So yeah, we're getting there. Welcome on in, and I hope that your Sunday has been treating you well. Right now I'm catching up with chat and then also coloring the line work. I try to balance the two, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Let's see, this is gonna be our gold-ish color. I'm trying to find a good balance between like a softer color and then the line work color. Let's do the rest of this hat here. This is probably a good color for the hat, but not the darker part of it. This is the brim. It's like, why is this not coloring properly? It is the brim. I think after this one is done, I may use it in the commission example sheet. I'm trying to make a little collection of like characters that have similar color palettes to them. Sticky Art Shorts, cool. I didn't know that they had a. I mean, I guess that the name would imply that. Let's see, let me pin that actually. I haven't done a lot of stuff inside the chat, like the activity parts of it. But I'll save that there so it doesn't end up going away, so I can check it out. I know I could also like do polls and Q&A stuff, but I haven't checked any of that out yet, so I do think that this line right here needs to be a bit darker. Oops. That happens when my stabilizer's on. There we go. Okay, hat is nice and colored in the line work. I just need to clean up the colors of it. Let's move on to the hair. The hair is going to be quite an obvious change when the line work changes color. grab the color from down here and the one from down here. Bangs. I was gonna use the airbrush, but I don't need to use it just quite yet. Use a little bit of the airbrush here. And a little bit down here. I use the airbrush on this lower part of her hair. Okay, this is the ponytail. It has much darker purple in it. Ponytail pieces. I have these all separated out in different layers, so it's a lot easier to control like this. Oh, whoops. I see here I did not erase all of it. There we go. Oh, inside the broom here. That's fine. Okay. Let's see, let's go over to this bow here because I think it's the same color as the hat. I wish it was a little easier to see. The line work is the same color as this part of the ribbon. Okay, makes a little bit more sense over there. Okay, I want to do the line for the body. Okay. It's a little too saturated. I have to go in there and recolor the nails. That is all good. I'll have to find a different color for these see-through parts. But for now, that's how they're gonna look. Let's see, there is this little piece right here. Eyebrow, let's do that. Eyeline. And the iris, which is like super duper small over here. I think I'm actually gonna make that lighter. I don't like how dark that is. Okay, iris. Let's go over to the choker that's right here. Color that in black. So right here can be a different color. Use an airbrush that's a little softer. I'm missing. There we go. I was like, why does she look so flat? Because I did not have that layer enabled. Okay, let's go over to the necklace. It's gonna be too bright. And this is also going to be the color for these little stars. And the bigger one. It's also, I think, the same color yellow as her shirt. Yes. Okay, let's line that since I've got that color. And then this over here is the same color too. I'm gonna grab the line color for these ties too while I'm over here. Let's go over here. Ties 2. Gauntlet 2. It might be a little bit lighter. I don't know. Thank you, MMM. I do appreciate that. It was a very beautiful wedding. Actually, these are all the pictures. So my uncle does really good photography, and he put on this hard drive here all of the pictures. So I'm gonna be, thank you actually for reminding me. I need to go through them and select the favorites, and he's gonna print them out and put them in a little photo book for us. So I have to still do that. There's like thousands of pictures to go through, like 4,000 or so pictures. So it's gonna take some time. See, I'm gonna do the other parts of her dress here. So we got that for Thanksgiving when we were over at my parents' place. Exactly, yes. Now I am Mrs. Neve. Thank you. I've been doing it since middle school. Yeah. Drawing since 3rd grade, but getting into like anime and manga type of drawings, middle school, definitely high school. Yeah. Part of the reason why I was scrambling during senior year to get all of my credits in order, because I just kept drawing in every single one of my classes. So it's a blessing and a curse. So you choose where you're going to dump your points in your skill tree, and I decided during my high school tenure to dump all of my points into the creative electives. So to accept the compliment and to also say it's a double-edged sword. But thank you. I saw a meme about that earlier, yesterday, about like it's this little drawing of a pigeon, and on it it's like, you know, it's got like a little canvas out that it's drawing, and somebody walks by and says, "Oh my gosh, I love your artwork." And this pigeon has an angel and a devil on their shoulders. And the angel is saying, like, you know, accept the compliment, say thank you. And then the little devil on the shoulder is saying, like, you know, no, we suck, you know, we're terrible at it, no. And the angel's like, pulls out a knife and says, I've had it with all of this self-deprecating bullshit. Like, accept the compliment. I think it's so funny. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Yep. We decided to put our points into the artistry. And especially these days, like, I think a lot of people rely on AI to, you know, just spit out artwork, but it takes quite a bit of time to actually make the source material for that stuff, because none of that artwork would exist without the data sets that it's built on. So I think about that when I see like the Etsy ads that are all AI generated. I'm just like, that's not a real 3D model. That's nope. You asked a machine to make that for you, didn't ya? Didn't ya? Fingers are all twisted around and broken. The eyeballs are completely different shapes and sizes. I always love recoloring the lines and coloring in the nail color of a character, because I feel like I'm a nail tech. Yes, you have good nails right now. Let me just, I'm not gonna cut your cuticle, okay? I won't make you bleed all over the place. That's happened to me before. I just love cosplay and Comic Con's wonderful. What? I'm receiving a refill on my tea here from my butler.
I am not your butler.
I know. Turd. Oh, you're gonna give me the last croissant? Yes. Did you hear what they're saying that you ate them all?
No.
Oh.
I was on the phone with Mondo.
Oh.
Turd.
You ate all the croissants. Careful. Croissant. No.
Croissant.
Do you want them to see you?
I don't know. I'm just seeing who's in your chat.
Oh.
Being weird. Sticky art shorts.
Let's see. There's LT was in here.
Is he son, honey?
Spank's in here. See?
Why is Wolf not on for hours on end? Because Wolf had to go work on the garage.
Housework. Priorities.
House cleaning.
Yes, house cleaning.
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't know how warm this is, but it should be a good refill.
Thank you.
You want more? There's a little bit left.
No, it's okay.
Camden Party.
Okay.
Mondo says hi. He says January's going to come up. So
Okay.
Him and his wife.
Just make sure that we get a date on that because of the baby shower for my friendo. Not for me. I know you're all going to be like, what? No.
No chill for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. Thanks.
Okay. Love you too. Okay. I'm saving this croissant for later because they're good. I want something to look forward to eat for a snack later. But yes, we have to plan out when we are going to be venturing back to my best friend's side of Oregon, because she's having a baby. My best friend's having a baby, and I'm gonna go to her baby shower. See, I'm gonna go over to these nails because I'm on a nail streak. That's what I'm calling it, is a nail streak. I wonder if there's like games like that. Having to be like precise with different nail shapes and the client that you're working on. I know there's old computer games about like running your own salon and having to do like time management stuff. I used to play those as a kid. That's why I'm very much like when I'm cooking in the kitchen, I like to have all of the ingredients prepped out like in little portion bowls, and starting a couple different dishes at the same time that have different steps, because it reminds me of those old computer games growing up, having to manage all of that. You look like the girl you're coloring now, and you know you're not wrong, because I think my style just it favors well to the alternative type of style. I don't know. They have usually like with gauges and piercings, some tattoos and different colored hair, but definitely the eyeliner. It's definitely the eyeliner. I love doing the little wing tip on female characters. It's just, I don't know, something about it makes, like, I talked about this yesterday very briefly about like different eyeliner looks, but it's just it further emphasizes that part of the face and makes it look more elegant and more like mysterious kind of. So but yeah, Vivian does take on some traits that are based on me. She used to actually have little snake bites, well, I can't do it here, but little snake bite piercings. But I told myself, I was like, this is a little too on the nose of the creator there. So I opted to not have those in there for this design, at least. But when she was in her earlier phase, she had the lip piercings like me. It was actually something that the lady that had a booth at the gun and knife show that Wolf and I went to, when she pulled me, she called me over. She wanted to look at my face and my piercings, so I was like, okay. So I didn't know what else to make of that, other than saying like, thank you, have a nice day, and then, going to another booth. But so okay, let's get to coloring this part of the trim of the dress that's on the lower part. Thank you very much, honey bun. Good to see ya. Her name is Vivian. Let me write it out because it's spelt in a strange way. A quirky way. It's gonna be so she's got I'll make it a little bit brighter. I'm being particular right now. It's a V, and then a little I, another big V, another little I, and then there's a 0 and an N. So yeah, that's her weird name, her weird spelling of it. So yeah, I'll keep that up a little bit, I think. I was going over here. Go over here for the longer part of the dress. Extends down. Oh, whoops. Completely missed this right here. Let's grab this color. What is this one? Okay. I think a lighter color would be better right here. Bottom dress. Oh, whoops. A little bit of crossing over there. Dress back again. Why is that? Why does that look like it's not lined? Did I really forget to line that part of it? I did. What in the world? Okay. Well, no wonder that looked weird. That should be up a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna grab this color again here. And get back on track. The broom is gonna be next after done with the corset. Tried once I'm coloring in my phone, it slips up and I failed. I'm good on the paper, but on screen, yeah, it's a little like unpredictable and like it's not as controllable, because with a paper and pencil or pen and paper, it's very tangible. It's very controllable. It's you can feel how much pressure you're putting onto the page, or lack thereof. It's, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't translate well, and sometimes it does, depending on like the setup or like the experience, or like even the program too. I have one of these phones that has like a little pen that comes out of it. It's going to tell me you can write here, and I'm able to draw with it, but very basic sketches, and none of it's like pressure sensitive. So is what it is for really, really simple shapes and ideas and stuff. It's me, Euphie. I'm getting too good at doing that, and it scares me. Okay, the eyelets. I don't have any particular idea for them. It might end up just being another darker brown color. Ties, make these this color. Okay, I can feel my stomach starting to growl, so I'm gonna grab this croissant. Okay, it is consumed. And hopefully that'll be enough for my stomach. I'm gonna go over to the skin tone here. I'm gonna put over it this color. I'm gonna make it 50%. Actually, yeah, make it that. So it just dials back that color. I feel like there should be like another thing of this. Am I gonna color the nail tips? Probably. It would be good. I think it would tie it in. Otherwise they're just bare toes. Bless you, Wolf. I heard you sneeze. Okay, let's see. And let's color those in. Thought that the layer I'm working on right now was clipped to the bottom one, but all of a sudden it went woo, because it is not clipped all the way. Okay, there's those in. This looks a little strangely shaped. Okay. Let's do, actually I do need to change the line work color for those. Down here. Oh, I haven't even gone down here with the skin tone. Let's grab that. Oops, actually before I do this, I should go over here. Okay, I think they actually turned out pretty good. Let's recolor the broom here because that's sticking out like a sore toe. Okay, once I clean up those colors, it'll look a lot more put together. Okay, this here needs to be clipped away a little bit. Okay, do I have all of the lines colored? I think I do. Would be nice if I did. What is this here? Let's make this color here. Any little see-through bits there. Okay, and it is 10:40. We are doing well on time. We take a little stretch break, and I will return, and then I'm gonna do all the cleaning up of these colors and then I'll get to the rendering parts of it. Yay. I very much enjoy doing the rendering parts because everything just really starts coming together, coming to life. A lot of depth in there. Yeah, but I'm gonna be right back because I need to take a little stretch break before I go into the long haul of cleaning up all of these colors, because it is going to take some time. So I'll be right back. Give me one moment. As I trip over everything around me. Be right back. Okay, that was a little break, but man, does my back feel better. Felt it pop a couple of times. I was like, that's what I'm about. Stop sign for station ID? What does that mean? I am confusion. Is it like a stop sign for when I'm taking a break? BRB. That's how I interpret that. I don't know if it's correct or not, but okay. I'm gonna start with the star here because it's the most obvious thing. I'm already thinking up a gradient to put inside of this. Just doing a basic filling in of those. And then these little markings around the star, I'm gonna redo them as just color pieces after I've got this nice and cleaned up. Check that. Toe. I'm adjusting the tolerancy for my auto select brush. So it doesn't give me too many pixels on the sides. So see, there's a little bit of pixelation around there. It's actually easier to see when I have the background on, but there's still pixels around it. But this is gonna be so beautiful when it's all done. Checking my colors to make sure things are still what they need to appear as. Let's get the eyelash brush out with the transparent color. So when I go to erase the rest of the pixels here, like, yeah, I got rid of the bulk of it, but around the edges, when I go to turn the background back on, it's not as I guess pixelated. Just put myself in a better position here so my back doesn't hurt again. And it seems very subtle right now, but when it's like zoomed out, it seems to make quite a bit of difference. Oops. Spot needs to be cleaned. Okay. So I'm adding a little bit of this color back in where it was taken out. Okay. I think those, besides these down here, after I get these done, I'm gonna move to putting all of the colors on this character on a gray base. And then what I do is I just clean up the base color and make all of the other colors, like, you know, her hair, the dresses, the hat, the broom. They're all gonna be gray, but all of those colors are still there. They're just attached to a gray layer. So all I gotta do is just only correct and clean up one layer. They're all attached to it, so I'm not going back and forth. Now I will have to clean up the colors inside of the gray base, but you'll see what I mean in a second. Do I print and sell my artwork? Not yet. Not yet. I do have him, I have him printed out behind me. That's better. Like, I have this one printed out, but I don't have anywhere to sell them yet, so I have to work on that. I got this one printed from Shutterfly, I think. So I was testing out the quality of the print. This is matte, so it's not glossy or anything, because all of these are glossy. And like, this is one of the emotes that Wolf has. So I printed them out. This is actually just photo paper, like glossy photo paper. And then I cut them out to look like this. So he's got a little scientist one as well. And then a little explosion. And then there's also his Discord icon. So I have a couple other pictures as well. Like, oh my gosh, I want to turn these into stickers. So these are like, this is a purple snail. This is a purple snail. Like, I want to turn this into a sticker and like a whole sticker sheet. So eventually I'll get there. I have these vines as well. These little purple pink vines. I have these inside of my computer. The chamber inside of my computer, the tower. And then like, I've got these little mushrooms too. So I have a bigger set of mushrooms. So they're just some simple little designs, but I have to figure out how to have them made as a sticker sheet. So, and probably some other cute little insects and critters, like an isopod. I could do like a little pink isopod. This is another print of a snail on a strawberry. It actually shows up in the little TV. So technically I have prints, I just don't have a way to sell them. So, but I've been thinking about it every now and then. I'm just like, I wonder how I could do that. Your own merch from your own channel, you can earn lots of money. I'm planning on it. I have they're on my artboard right now, so I can't pull them off of it because they're adhered. But I have my own emotes, like how Wolf has these emote ones. I have my own, but I'm not able to use them on YouTube yet because I don't have enough watch hours. So I'm working on that part of it, slowly but surely. Let me put this over here. I have a whole little like stack of different artwork that I've been meaning to put on my artboard. So we do that. But yeah, as far as like the merch stuff goes, there's a way for me to attach the store website to the YouTube channel once I have access to those channel permissions. Because I don't have was it like 3,000 watch hours or so? I think I'm like halfway there. So I'm living on a prayer. But so yeah, I'm eventually I'll get to that point. But I have designs for them. I just I just haven't uploaded them to the actual store. Oh, I have a Teesprings like storefront, but I don't like their quality. I don't like the quality of the stuff. And I don't like how long it takes. So I have a note somewhere of a different place that that does like on-demand merch. So, but I need to like upload all the designs to that as well. But it's a whole thing. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna, you know, seek it out and get there. So I'm working on my watch hours and trying to make more artwork, you know, all the time, trying to make another piece, or like I'm also working on music right now as well. I'm working on a couple covers of some of my favorite songs, and then having the synthesizer V database for Gumi, having her sing it. Let's see, I need to turn these into gray. So it's gonna clip this, so all the colors, they have disappeared. But I reintroduced them by applying what here would be, you know, just this gray color, right? Like there's no actual color on this. It's easier to see like that. But when I go to turn the visibility of this folder on that has all the colors, it looks like that. So if you guys have ever seen like YouTube shorts or videos where people are like, you know, it looks like they're just magically applying this color here, you know, how are they doing that? That's how they're doing it. So I've seen those videos. People are like, you know, just magically, let me just, whoa, put this on, and it's, yeah, they're using this method. So much going on. Take your time. Yep. Indeed. Yeah, like along with getting used to married life, there's also planning like what I want to do with this stuff, and then helping out with the anime convention stuff, and it's yeah. Yeah. The reason why I do this is this art therapy is because this is what I have control over, where I'm, you know, placing my brush on the canvas. Now, if I save, you know, then I'm not afraid of losing that progress, because, you know, a power outage or like all of a sudden the program freezing, that's, you know, somewhat out of my control. About how often I'm, you know, interacting with the program and choosing what to do with it, that is in my control. And that's why I do this, and I have my nice relaxing music playing. And although I can't hear it, you guys can. So I have my fireplace and the crickets. Because honestly, like, a relaxing environment makes it really easy to just be immersed in this for hours on end. And before you know it, it's 11 o'clock. It's magic. You're a wizard, Harry. So I'm going to take away some of these colors so I can see this a little easier. It's a lot easier for me to see it sometimes when it's not in its original state. There. And just shaving some of these off here. Really? That's cool. Tell me about that. What kind of art was it? Like all kinds, or from a specific artist, or from like local artists? Was it inside, outside? Oh, I'm doing this in a very silly way. I'm trying to hand do this. I can easily just make this. I'll have to still do some cleanup in some spots, but that's not what I was wanting right there. Close gap. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna select this inverse here. And there's all of our colors coming back. So see, inside of here I still have to do some cleanup, and on the edges of here too. So there was an art workshop class, and they showed what these students did during the year. Oh, that's really cool. So it does lots of mediums too. Oh, wow. So it was like a whole variety show of different types of art. That's really, really cool. I wish that we had stuff like that in my area. Today we had the gun and knife show in my town. So Wolf and I went over to that and perused the wares. Oh wow, even oil paintings. Those are really cool. But it's fun watching the Euphie. Thank you very much, MMM. You have a wonderful rest of the night, and I hope to see you again. Let me make sure I get this right. Yes, next weekend, the 13th. Ooh, Friday the 13th in December. All right, take care, MMM. Yeah, it sounds like it was a very immersive experience. All right, I'll see you then. Yeah, it's very spooky. Oh, cool. That's awesome that you had that. Because for a lot of the artists, like, it's that exposure. And then being an artist and walking around those, you're exposing yourself to a lot of different styles and, you know, like you said, mediums. It's very inspiring. I went to a Picasso seminar on the cruise ship that Wolf and I went on a honeymoon on, and you know, everybody knows who like Picasso is and stuff, but seeing his earlier works, some of his like his earliest, right, was he there? Oh my gosh, his mummified corpse just like on display. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it was really inspiring, actually. That he had to teach himself how to paint like a child, to see the world through the eyes, you know, of a person that hasn't been tainted by the rules of, you know, what something is supposed to look like. But to, you know, free oneself from what we've been told about how, you know, people look, or how, you know, the environment around us appears. So I'm just going around these edges here and getting rid of the crispiness, as I call it. I'm making the colors smoother and less pixelated, less crispy. I'm sanding it. The funds behind some art are more interesting than the art itself, right? Like honestly, like a lot of cubism, the fundamental parts of it are more interesting than the actual art of it, because it requires a lot of perspective. Let me shave this down a little bit. Right, yeah, that stuff. So maybe it comes to books, hearing someone explain it is way more interesting than the book itself. Right, yeah. The method to the madness makes more sense than the madness, the creation that is formed from that madness. Same with pollock. What, like Alaskan pollock? Like the fish? Like oh gosh. I don't think that's what you meant, but if it is what you meant, like the end result is like the cheapest possible fish that you can buy from the store, but like the method of how it was caught and how it was processed, and right? You know, I can imagine that it's like an episode of How It's Made, but for the most boring product. That's what I was thinking. It was like Fish? Alaskan pollock. It's like there's no way he's talking about fish. There's no way. What in the world? Oh, it's a star. Okay. I was like, what is this little line right here? Oh, Jackson Pollock. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense now. I put the canvas on the floor and did paint. Oh, him! Oh! Oh! Okay. I see. I didn't recognize the name, but I recognized that, that method. Yeah. Okay. Just goes to show how much of an fine art connoisseur I am. When it comes to artists on Twitter, I'm even worse with the names. Because they can have very interesting spelts and pronounced names. But yes, that method and the fundamentals of that art style are very interesting to watch. The end result, though, like, it looks interesting. I don't know how to interpret it. My brain gets confused. I tried making one of those paintings with melted crayons that are all like melted, you know, like like melted crayons. I don't know where it is. I still have it, but it looks like a war zone. Wow. Well, you know, when you're the person that's most, you know, well known for that method of painting, then yes, that'd be well deserved. While we were on the cruise ship, we won that art auction for the Thomas Kincaid painting, which like totally caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting to win anything. It was just a little, you know, why not, you know? And it was the cheapest painting in the auction. And, you know, lo and behold, like, nobody else bid on it. And the next time that we were in that art gallery area, the lady was like, hey, do you want to, you know, close on this? I was like, what? I'm not at all used to any of that. We haven't gotten a frame for it yet, but we have it inside the house. Yes, we did. It came shipped in a rolled up tube. So I'm pretty sure it's a print, because I don't think that they would ever go and roll up an original. And I kind of got the feeling that it was a print because of the price. I was like looking it up and I was like, why is it so affordable? But regardless, I'm happy that we won it and that it is here at the house. Because their recommended opening bid was like $1,200 or something, and we got it for like $150. I was like, I ain't putting a comma anywhere on here. I'm gonna throw a transparent airbrush on these. So when I go to put the colors in there, they kind of become transparent along with the base color. I'm hoping that this hair part will just be the part that takes the longest, because I would love to get to the rendering. Shouldn't let myself get too distracted by other little lines right now, but I can't stop myself. Right now I'm just holding down the shift key in Clip Studio Paint to be able to get these very straight lines, so I don't have to keep wearing down the pen and the tablet. And I'm just going to clean up these lines here, or I guess the base color. That down. I think that needs some airbrushing on it. And then placing that color back in. The airbrush took a little bit out of it. Oh yeah, it was a very sweet deal. That's why I was like, when she first mentioned, she was like, yeah, do you want to close on this? I looked over at Wolf. I was like, is that okay? Is that like, because I didn't know if like the price had increased, like the auction. Somebody had, you know, outbid us or something, and she was trying to get us to, you know, place a higher bid. But yeah, no, we went into the little auctioneer like sales room that they have, and then, you know, the rest was history there, you know, asking us for a place to mail it. And yeah, it was like, what in the world? Totally caught us off guard. And we had just come back from the from that Picasso seminar, so okay, I'm gonna go up the side of her dress. Could use a little bit more right here. Okay, next. This is good. Ooh boy. Yeah. See, all of these pixels here need to go. Nice and lined up by the line work. Okay, 11:23. I'm hoping, I'm trying my best to get to that the rendering parts of it. They have one of those cowboy auctioneers that speak really fast. No, not this time. Not this time. The one that I went on, the cruise that I went on, which was on the same ship, but like 9 years later. But I went on the cruise ship with my grandma for a high school graduation present. And we went to the art auction. And yep, they had not a cowboy auctioneer, but it was a Park West auctioneer, so they had like suit and tie and well, like, you know, microphone and stuff, but they all had, everybody had like these little number cards. You would just flip them up and, you know, people go the whole shtick of it. Wolf is so much better at it than I am, but yeah, so they had that, but this time around it was a silent auction. That's at least the one that we went to. They might have had like the full, you know, people calling out numbers and amounts and stuff like that at a different one that they may have had. But that was the one that we went to. It was the silent one. Which is always a little nerve-wracking because it's like, you know, you could put in a bid and, you know, somebody may have already, you know, outbid you before you even place the bid. So it really is all up to chance. I'm making this little adjustment right here. I know it'll end up showing up later. Okay, let's go back over here and keep on trucking away. Star cartooning is a lot more fun than I expected. Oh, cool, yeah. Seeing those drawings come to life, it really pushes that drive forward. I feel a little bit of that when I'm storyboarding for my comic, because I have it all in the sketchbook that's down there. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys could see where I was pointing it. It's down there by the little ukulele head. But yeah, I have it sketched out on paper. I have not transferred it over here. Okay, this is the side of her hand. It's gonna be one of the focal points of the drawing, so definitely if I were to turn the colors on here, you could see all of the pixels. All of the pixels. So that's what I'm doing here, just getting around the edges of each of these. Funny the way that I'm doing this, because when I was younger, like around high school age, my dad, I think he still has, he makes websites. So my dad has a side business making websites, and when I was younger, I would make these edits, taking the backgrounds out of the machines that my dad would work on. He would take really nice pictures of them, and then he would have me do exactly what I'm doing right now, but with taking the background out of them, so that he could take those images without the backgrounds and put them on the website for his work, because he built the website for their business. It just reminds me of those simpler times. Not that times are like too complicated right now, but they were definitely less busy. I just got a notification on my phone for Wolf's birthday. It is his birthday soon, in half an hour. Near the organization 13 Cloud, yes. Yep, it's not going to be like too serious for too long. Having some comedy in there is really important. Livens things up. Or some, just some action, something happening. Some conflict of some kind. Portraits for a story I've been bringing. Oh, cool. Cool. Cute animals are awesome to animate. Like, I've seen the behind the scenes footage for Bambi, and that they were actually, like, they brought in real deer, real baby deers, little fawns, right? Is that what they're called, fawns? And used that for referencing how they move, and it just elevates that the animation back then, which I wish that they did more of. I wish that Disney did more of those 2D animated movies that like because they tried to in Wish, and that's you can tell where the computer is coming in strong, because they tried to make it look like a watercolor kind of a look, and it just looks blurry. It looks blurry in some areas because it's too much, and it's not actually 2D. They're trying to pay, an homage to the classic era, the Renaissance era and stuff of the Disney movies. But I think it just, in the story, I heard that the story was weird for Wish. That it was like the plot points were kind of generic, and the entire point of the main character's whole thing was kind of circumvented by the little magical character, little star character, or the wish. I just thought it was intriguing, like comparing it to like their older stories, and even though a lot of them were based on stories that are not their own, the method for adapting it, I feel like there's more of a like, yeah, we're going to use this as reference, but this needs to be a story that can stand on its own 2 feet for people who haven't heard the original. So I just feel like there's an equation that was discovered, and then they kept on pumping out the equation, and I'm really using my shift key here. And it is working a lot faster than the pen. Every now and then I have to switch to the pen though, because I'll end up missing something with the key. Oh, there's so many spines on this broom. Oh my goodness. I think I'm over halfway done with the broom though. Looking at my other canvas, like, where's the end of this tunnel? that part is over. They are so cute in person. I've only lived around them for the last few years. My car's surrounded by them. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. I've seen those videos of the deer that like they know that you're gonna feed them. And they'll come up to your door and just be waiting. They'll bring friends. They'll bring their other deer friends. There's a guy that had like 20 different deer on his front yard, just waiting to get some snacks. There's a little family of deer where Wolf and I live. There's a buck that hangs out by the fast food places. I kid you not. I kid you not. I think his name is, because the community I think is named has named him Peter the buck. He hangs out by the fast food places because I think he's looking for someone to feed him, or it's safer over there. I don't know, but they use the sidewalks. And then there's a doe and 2 babies that we've actually seen on our ring cam on the front, like the front door, the front lawn area. They are interesting creatures. It looked right at the camera and went, huh? And then walked away. It was adorable. Okay, going back down to the feet again. It looks weird without the colors on it, like they got, you know, all beat up and bruised. See, just a lot of sketching, practicing portraits, figure drawing. Yeah, and you've been doing a real good job at it too. So right, I will feed them. Well, I mean, how could you not? How could you not? Because they're just adorable creatures. Little noses and the tails swing back and forth. Sometimes I swear, like animals, when they're happy, they just wag their tails. There's something about like humans and animals with the petting. I watched a video of a scuba diver that was cleaning a tank. He worked in an aquarium, and one of the sharks came up behind him underneath and demanded belly rubs. Like there is no animal that the human will not try to pet, because it was obvious that like this shark knew him and knew what was going to happen. He demanded it. There's some creatures we should not pet though, like bears. There's some people that like, I don't know if they raised the bear from when it was a cub to like adulthood, but or they just understand the personality, but I don't know. It's people that are like wrestling with bears and stuff. They're nuts. Absolutely crazy. Am I done with the cleanup of this? Please. Please, drawing, may I be done? I think so. Okay. Let's turn all of these colors back on. Oof. Okay. I was done with at least the edges of them. It looks a lot better now. I'm lucky it's enough to hand feed twice. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. What did the front of their faces feel like? Because I know with a horse, it's very velvety. The mouth is very velvety and like whiskery. I wonder if it's the same. Am I making a little comic adaptation? We should get back to that. Yeah, you should definitely. If it's like something that that you feel you've been sitting on for a while. That's how I felt about this one. I was like, I need to get this done. Main thing I've learned watching is patience. Yep, definitely use patience, because if you rush too fast and things, I don't know. I think sometimes it translates. You know, you forget little things like lining the ring and... Yes? I'm ending soon, okay? I finally got the edges of this done.
I came in to bite you because I wanted a snack.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at that. It's ridiculous. I may never know peace while I live here. That's the yin and yang. The strangest animal I've been able to pet was a wolf. Oh, well, check that out. Speaking of one that just, walked out of here. Deer are more rough than horses, not as soft as you would think. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if it has to do with like the foraging. If they have to have like a more powerful nose and more powerful like front lips or something. I don't know. It's very intriguing, the anatomical differences. When I was I'm not looking at that. No, I'm not looking at that. When I was teaching myself how to better draw my little yeah, right. Yeah, I got to marry one. I got to marry a wolf. Haha. When I was teaching myself how to better draw My Little Pony characters, I taught myself the anatomy of a horse, so I could get that bone structure in place before wrapping the rest of the body around them. And I started noticing that a lot of four-legged creatures, their anatomy, if you just move the hind leg down a little bit more and make the thigh bone like shorter, if you just move things around and rearrange the proportions, they're all very similar, give or take, some bone that hasn't been used, for thousands upon thousands of years for evolution's sake. But it makes drawing other animals really easy once you've gotten the basic structure of a horse or like a dog. I had a friend growing up in middle school that she used to draw wolves a lot, and I figured out how to draw like paws because of her. So it's it translates into like cat paws and different like dog paws. I'm not sure about bear paws though. I haven't tried that yet. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of further cleanup on the hair. Oops. That's a rough patch. Shoulders and long forearms, and poof, a dog is a wolf. Right, yep. Yep. And it's really like, because our brains have seen dogs, we've seen wolves. And so we notice like the very slight differences. So that's what I'm talking about, like the rules of what things are supposed to look like. So good night, Horizon Black. Have a wonderful rest of the night. Hope to see you again next Friday, the 13th. Ooh. Spooky Friday the 13th. Let's go over to this hat that needs to be cleaned up. Why is it? Oh, that's why. It's like, why is this not erasing properly? Let's use the other brush. We actually need to extend this out. There. And his hair needs to come out more. And 9 or so minutes left. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I wonder what kind of art I should make for Friday the 13th. Maybe we'll do a creepypasta drawing. Ooh. Ooh. Will I draw Jason? Ooh, I could do like a killer's kind of a drawing. Could do Jason. I need some research. Grab some references. Ooh. Yeah, like a portraits of Jason and the creepypastas, maybe. I don't know which ones to do yet. I definitely want to do like Jeff the Killer, because that was one of my favorites growing up in that era. Oh, that's why. It's like, that does not look right. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was like, that does not look right. Alrighty, Josiah, you have a wonderful rest of the night. I'm going to be heading out here soon as well. I will see ya next stream, hopefully, on Friday the 13th. Ooh. Alright, see ya later. finishing up these little spots here. I'm gonna work on this throughout the week as well. Hopefully done by like Tuesday. I just don't want it to sit in my folder of unfinished pieces anymore. I could probably use it as like an example for like a commission price sheet. Somebody wants like artwork of like a full body image artwork of their character, then it's a good example piece. See, this one looks like that. Would you charge for this kind of artwork? So $1 million. Oh my gosh, no. Probably like $150, and then like in its current state, $150. But then to add like the rendering to it, the shadows and the highlights, probably $200, maybe. Again, it also depends on like how many details are in the clothing and the hair. The type of background. That's why for like the portraits, the sketch portraits, they're gonna be a lot more affordable, just because it's the time taken to make it. That is a different color. 75. Alrighty, guys. Looks like I am heading on out for the night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna take a picture of this and then upload to the Twitters and the YouTube posts, and make a thumbnail out of it too, so I can update the thumbnail. All right, thank you again so much, everyone, for hanging out with me. If you want to see more of my artwork, be sure to check the link. Again, I haven't posted anything new on there yet, so if you've already checked it out, no need to do so. See you over there. If you want to stay up to date with me on Twitter, be sure to follow there. I do lots of work in progress pictures, announcements of when I'm going to be going live, and thank yous for hanging out with me for the night. I also post funny things. I've been retweeting some funny stuff. And then my link tree has a bunch of other links in it that I usually forget about, but they're there if you want to check them out. As for me, I'm going to be heading out for the rest of the night. Goodbye, everyone that was here, that was lurking, that was in chat. I do appreciate every single one of you and the time that you choose to take in hanging out with me tonight. But I will see you all not tomorrow, almost said tomorrow, but next Friday, this Friday, the 13th, we're gonna be sketching out some creepypastas and Jason to fit the theme. But I will be heading on out. See you guys next weekend. Bye bye.